Right, let's get to lights out then.
And yeah, so we'll start off with lap 1, obviously. So I've got around here that both Hamilton and Bottas starting well, going side by side into turn 1. Initially, it looked like Hamilton pushed Bottas quite wide. However, looking back, the whole grid clearly didn't have enough front end or enough heat in those tyres because they all took exactly the same line. So that I thought that was going to be a bit controversial to begin with. Just talking about controversy, I thought it was going to be a bit controversial, but it wasn't. Hamilton momentarily takes the lead, but with Bottas on the inside and on the racing line, he regains first position. It was a good, hard fight between the two Mercedes drivers going into turn 1 and going into the next couple of corners. Like they were, really close to each other. Didn't touch, which is probably good for the sport, keeping them both in the race. But I thought at this point, you know what? Bottas is really, really sticking it up for himself. He's not going to let that P1 go. We're going to have a fight on our hands. And obviously that went on for a few laps. We didn't see any other overtakes, unfortunately. But at the same time, behind Hamilton and Bottas, we have Alex Albon, who has quite a big lock-up into turn 3, narrowly avoiding the Renault of Daniel Ricciardo. So he was quite lucky there. To be fair, I think the whole grid was quite lucky not to have any contact going into turn 1, 2 or 3 because it's quite an interesting set of corners and they don't really allow for much space. It is a wide track, but the nature of the racing line really pushes the cars to the edge of the track. So I was really surprised to not see any contact going into the first lap.
Yeah, the track is quite narrow in a few places. Obviously being a bit more of an old school style circuit. Like you say, Bottas did very well, I thought, to do a bit of hard racing on Hamilton. He really pushed him, made sure he grabbed that inside, held on to the lead. Thought Ricciardo's overtake on Albon was really good.
Yeah,
it was a great early move.